Troy? Did you think I was a hypocrite? That I wouldn't really... Okay, ow, that really... Ooh, okay, that really... Ow, 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 ow.
I don't understand you, Britta! I don't understand you at all!
Spanking your kids. We've all experienced it. We've all experienced the wrath of getting our ass whooped by our parents. Hell, I have a few stories like that, but the ones I've heard makes mine much more tame. It's like hearing a bunch of war stories in a campfire. I'm pretty sure there's some people who still get PTSD flashbacks whenever they put on a belt.
I agree.
So you can already tell, I'm not a fan. As I got older though, I've realized that this type of punishment that black parents give to their kids is the closest thing, besides the prison system, that black kids in the modern Western world will ever experience slavery. But think about it though, every time a slave escapes or does something wrong, they get whipped. Now replace it with a belt. Different circumstances and reasonings of course, but it's the same type of punishment. It's like black people looked at 400 years of slavery, all the torture, all the abuse, all the trauma that they have to endure, and then looked at their kids and thought,
that's a great idea. I'm with that.
Some parents are creative when it comes to punishments as well. They can find inspiration pretty much anywhere. Exercises, school bullies, GTA 5 when Trevor tortured that one dude. Don't forget the fact that they can pretty much find anything to whoop your ass. And it's not just excluding the belt. The belt is just standard issue. Sandals, kitchen utensils, wooden spoons, freaking wedgies for God's sakes. If you ask parents why they spank their kids, they'll tell you that it's a form of discipline, that it shows them right and wrong and teaches them respect to not only the parents, but also others. By the way, is your head cold? Because I'm gonna put a cap on that. I mean, sure, maybe they're right, and there are a few people who can vouch for it, but I also think there are a lot more people who will say the opposite, and that all it really did was put a barrier on the parent-to-child relationship. Remember when I said I had a few stories? Well, here's one. When I was in the 3rd grade, my dad was gonna help me with my math homework. If you don't know how African parents help you with your math homework, they're very...
Wrong. That's wrong. Incorrect. No. Incorrect.
enthusiastic. I forgot my math homework 3 times. I wasn't trying to piss him off, I just forget a lot of things. The first time I forgot it, he said, okay, don't forget it next time. A couple of days later rolled around, and I forgot it again. He said it again this time, but the tone was changed, like he was giving me a warning. The 3rd time that it happened, everything changed. He quickly got up, went to his bedroom to get his belt. While he was doing that, I went to my mother, pleading, begging like she was Korean Jesus or something, telling her, don't let him do this. But she looked away because she knew what was about to happen. And then, he came, standing above me like he was Kratos. I couldn't really see anything because the hallway in our apartment was pretty dark, so all I really saw was just a silhouette of my father, raising his hands, the belt going steady, winding it up, and then... Did it stop me for forgetting my math homework? Yeah, but what it also did is that it made me much more afraid of my father, thus putting the barrier between parent and child. A lot of other people have those types of stories like mine. The worst part of it is that they don't even realize the error of their ways. They think that's how parents are supposed to raise their children, and that is incredibly sad and unhealthy. And all that it really did is send you a one-way trip to a retirement home, being alone, lonely, and wondering why your kids don't visit you as much. Look, I know that parents are not perfect and every child is different. They can also be very annoying. Hell, I don't even have kids, but every time a kid pisses me off, all I want to do is just... I also know that kids are a lot more smarter than people realize, and they can catch on to a lot of things. Well, maybe not all kids. But there's a fair amount of them that if you sit them down, talk to them like real people, not just little children, tell them why so-and-so is bad, it could work. They may not understand it all the time, but in the long run, your kids, when they get older, they're gonna praise you for how you raised them, and they're gonna do the same thing to their own kids, creating a cycle of healthy parenting. If I had to give any sort of advice, which is why you're clearly watching this video, I would say be the type of parent, or better yet person, to when you're disappointed or upset with someone, they feel it way more than you do. We all have someone in our lives that can do this to us. It could be a teacher, a mentor, an instructor, fucking, I don't know, Polo G. You would rather say every racial slur in the dictionary than to upset that said person. And how do you do that? I don't know. Don't do the bare minimum? Why are you asking me? I don't have kids. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Happy New Year to everyone. I wanted to get this video out because, I don't know, it was in my mind for a while and I just needed to get it out somewhere. So, here you are. Happy New Year. Let's hope 2023 is going to be good to you. Till next time.